In this video, we'll learn how to make a box and whisker plot. A box and whisker plot is a type of a graph that shows data based on quartiles. Quartiles are like 4 quarters. We have 25% sections. So we have a quartile that represents the whisker. 25% of the numbers will be here. A quartile is up to the nose inside the box. That's where the median is. The next quartile is at the end of the box. That's the next 25% of the data. And the other whisker represents the next 25%. So I have 4 quarters. Whisker up to the middle of the box, to the end of the box, and a second whisker. That represents our 4 quartiles or 4 sections of 25%, breaking the data into quarters. So in the box we have the smallest value or the minimum value, or the lower value. Then we have in quarter 1 or quartile 1, the left edge of the box. That is called lower quartile. It's also called Q1 or quarter 1 or quartile 1. And that's where we have that 25% or the first 25% of the data. Then we have the middle of the box, which is median of the data, also called quarter 2 or quartile 2. And it is the 50% of the data. So from the minimum value to the middle of the box, it's 50% of the data. Then the right side of the box is the upper quartile. Which is also called Q3, third quartile. And that's when we have 75% of the data. So 25, 50, 75. So that is the first 75% of the data, or upper quartile, or Q3. And the end of the data is where the maximum value is, also called Q4, where it completes the data to 100%. So 25, 50, 75, 100. We have minimum value, we have Q1, Q2, Q3, the edge of the box, and then we have the maximum value. First 25%, next 25, next 25, next 25. So let's see how to make a box and whisker graph using the set of data. First, we always need to make sure that the data is arranged in order from least to greatest. So let's see here. We have 10, smallest value. Then we have 12, 14, 17, another 17, 18, 22, 25, 27, 29, and 30. Make sure we got all the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. And the numbers are in order least to greatest. Now we need to create the box and whisker plot. We need 5 values: minimum, maximum, median, and then quartile 1 and quartile 3. So those 5 values are going to come from the set of data when it's organized in order least to greatest. So we're going to pick up the least value 10, the greatest value 30. Then we need to figure out the median. Why the median? Because the lower quartile is the middle on the left side after we find the median, and the upper quartile is the middle on the right side of the data. So when we have the data least to greatest, first we identify the middle. Where is that 50% of the data? Going towards the middle. 3, 4, 5. The median is 18, so the middle number that splits the data into halves. Okay, then the lower quartile number is the middle on the left side or on the lower side of the numbers, and that's when we go again towards the middle now on this side, and that's the number 14. And the upper quartile is the median on the right side of the larger or upper numbers. So we have to get towards that middle, and here's the number 27. So the lowest and greatest values, then find out the middle of the whole set or the median. Then the lower quartile is the middle of the lower numbers, and the upper quartile is the middle of the higher numbers. Now, these 5 numbers are going to be represented on the number line. So to draw the box and whisker plot, we need to come up with a scale. These numbers go from 10 to 30. In other words, the range of the numbers is from 10 to 30. So I can start on my number line and plot, let's say 0, 5, and come up with a consistent scale: 10, 15, even them out as even as I can, going up by 5, 20, 25, even scale, 30, you can go 35, but you don't need to go any further because the range of the numbers is from 10 to 30. When you come up with a scale, always has to be consistent. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It is up by 5s. Based on this scale, we're going to draw the box and whisker plot. So the least value is 10. I'll just put a little mark like this on 10. The highest value is 30. I always like to start with the least and highest value. That way I know that my box is going to be within this range from 10 to 30. Then I had my median. My median is 18, so let's say here it would be like 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 to get to 20. So the 18 estimated is about here. That's my median. Lower quartile was 14, so let's say I had here 11, 12, 13, 14 to get to 15, so that would be my lower quartile. And then upper quartile is 27, so if it is here 26, 27, 28, 29 to get to 30, 27 will be right here. So I have my 5 marks: lowest value, lower quartile, median, upper quartile, and greatest value. Then I like to draw the whiskers, connecting the first 2 marks and the last 2 marks. The median will be the middle of the box. So what I do here is from lower to upper quartile, I draw the box. Middle is the middle line, and that's your box and whisker plot representing this set of data. The first 25% is from 10 to 14. The next 25% is from 14 to 18. The next 25% of data is from 18 to 27, and the last 25% of data is greater than 27 up to 30. Let's see another example. So when we see a fresh set of data, make a box and whisker plot, we need to arrange the data in order from least to greatest. So I have 2, 5, 7, 8. Oh, missed the number 4. Gotta put it in there. So 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, 15, 18, 18. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure I have it all least to greatest. Least value being 2, greatest value being 18. Then we find the median because we need to split this data in half. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and now I have 2 numbers in the middle. So to find the median, I need to know what is in between 8 and 9. So I'm going to average, I'm thinking ahead, 8 and 10, and that will be 9, but I'm going to do the average. If you have 2 numbers in the middle, we need to average the 2. So 8 plus 10, 18, divided by 2 is 9, and that's the 9 that I was talking about. So the median is 9 in the middle. Now on the lower side, we have 5 numbers, and on the upper side we have 5 numbers. So 1, 2, lower quartile in the middle is the number 5. 1, 2, upper quartile we have in the middle the number 15. So it is the middle number or the median of the right side. To draw the box and whisker plot, it is a number line that we need to use, and the range of the numbers are from 2 to 18. So what I'm going to do is start with 0 and then go up by 5s again. 5, 10, 15, 20, and then I don't need more than 20 based on my set. So from 0 to 5 we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So creating a good scale and then plot the values. Least value 2, I can draw it under here. Lower quartile 5, median 9, upper quartile 15, greatest value 18, has my 5 symbols or 5 dashes. The first 2 connected in the middle and the last 2 are the whiskers. Then on the top, from quarter 1 to quarter 3, it is the box, and the median is always in the middle. So we have minimum, maximum, median, or let's say Q1, Q2, Q3. What if, question number 2, you're going to try on your own, we'll check it in class. Now let's see, what if I have a box and whisker plot and then I have to take the information out of it, analyze the box and whisker plot, and answer the questions below. So based on my scale, I have numbers from 0 to 50, and based on this data, we have minimum, maximum, and then Q1, Q2, Q3. So I'm analyzing by breaking down the box and whisker plot into its components. What is the range of this set of data? So this set of data ranges from 0 to 45. So to find the range, we subtract the maximum value, which is 45, based on this data, and 0, which is the minimum value. 45 minus 0 is 45. What is the inner quartile range? So IQR, inner quartile range. What that means is the inside, so that is the inner quartile range, inner quartile range. The quarters 1 and 3 are the inner quarters, and the range are from 30 to subtract the lower value 5, from 5 to 30. 30 minus 5 is 25. To find the range, we subtract the higher number, 30, minus the lower 5. What is the median? The median is the middle line here, which is 15. And then what is Q1? Q1 is the left side of the box, 5. And Q3 is the right side of the box, 30. Those are the sides of the box. So at this time, you're going to use the example number 1 to do number 2, arrange the data in order from least to greatest, and then I draw the box and whisker plot. And number 4, using the box and whiskers, try to answer the questions. There is a video attached to this question. If you watch it, you'll get help there.